Hello fellow traders, I just wanted to take a little moment here to come at ya, getting a little comments tonight. And I want to say something, man. The only one that will be throwing in the towel soon are these crooked banksters. Believe me, I'm blown away. You know, even in a solid bull market, there's shakeouts. That's what they do. You know, that's what else tells me that this is just so unreal, because you can't have a rally without shaking out weak hands, because as stocks rally and people sell, the rally can't go anywhere. That's why the rally keeps going somewhere on light volume. It's definitely coming to a head here, and yeah, I'm down. Of course I'm down. I'm not ashamed to admit it. And whoever's been riding this and say they've been making a killing, okay, and you know, will they take their profits if they have? Because you know they rode it all the way down. If they're riding it all the way back up right now, those are the people that ride, that just hang on. And you know, last night I read an article and I pulled it up right here about Hawaii. I don't know how many of you caught it, but it hasn't been on any news. Nobody's even been talking about it on any of these financial channels. If they have, let me know. But, you know, it's right here. I mean, the head broker of Citigroup's left purchasers such as Hawaii. You know, they viewed the auction rate debt as a higher yielding cash substitute. That's what they talked, all these pension funds and states. This is close to home. This ain't including the world, all the old people's folks' homes in Japan and Hong Kong and everywhere. You know, this is real. And like I said, unless you've been ripped off directly, goes one ear out the other, man, because there's too many of us here, dude, and everybody just worries about their little tiny circle right now, you know. But I just want to read a little clip from here. You know, the auction, cash substitute, the auction left purchasers such as Hawaii. Now remember, the governor, I think she is, or the mayor, I mean, she's pissed in Hawaii, and she's taking it personal, she says in this article. But this guy Thompson, he won't even make one statement. His wife makes statements for him, but this guy Thompson that's been in Hawaii, stationed there, he sold Hawaii all these auction rate debt, okay? They're supposed to be viewed as a cash substitute, but the purchasers unable to sell now without taking huge losses. Hawaii 1.1 billion is down to 500 million. Okay, Citigroup provided the state with a valuation on December 28th with a face value, with their face value of 1 billion were worth 752 million now, not 500. Okay, something else was 500. It was represented to us that these were liquid investments that we could get out of every 7 to 10 days. They haven't been able to pull money out of them since September 08. They don't talk about this though. Okay, one more thing. In a market known for its lack of transparency, Hawaii's holdings are double the auction rate debt bought by Texas Instruments. Is that amazing? The Dallas-based semiconductor maker, which has sued Citigroup, New York-based Morgan Stanley, and BNY Capital Markets, now part of Bank of New York Mellon, claiming they misled the company about the security's liquidity. See, this is just coming to a head, you know. You like read further down here. She's taking it personal, okay? This new reform coming out. Who knows? You know, people that say they knew or they're doing this and they read this, they're lucky. Believe me, I started trading in the bull market of 99 into 2000. It was like I was making 1,500, 2,000 a month, letting all these stocks ride, 200 shares, 100 shares, 100 shares, 200 shares, you know. And then when it crashed, you just didn't know what to do. See, that's 99% of these retail investors. That's how they are. Believe me, only about 2% of all Americans even, trade their money. Maybe a little more now because it thrusted a little more people into thinking they can do it themselves. And that's why they're doing this. That's why they're running the market. Because look, everybody says, I can do it myself. Yeah, they've been doing great, huh? For 9 months, they've been doing great. Remember, it's their job to move the money from your account to their account. Believe me that they will take this market down hard. When? I don't know. But it's got to go down. You think Enron would keep going to 100? They didn't. See what I'm saying? Lehman took a big hit. This whole thing is like Lehman. Them pumping Citigroup right now is just amazing. And that's why I wanted to come on, because I wanted to let everybody know what's really going through my head right now. And I did buy more fast today, right at the close. Took that little bit of profits I made trading it last week, making $2 and $3 here and there, and I'm pretty much right back full position on FAS when the thing did a reverse split on me. Okay? I sleep better over the weekend holding that stock, knowing that we got mayors in Hawaii just hot right now. They're pissed. She's had to dismiss teachers 17 days. Every teacher's got to take 17 days off from now to the end of the year, no pay, and cut 800 state workers. That's a reviving economy. The problem is, and I hate to say it, our president grew up in the hood, living on welfare, seeing everybody around him living on welfare, and he thinks we all need to live on welfare, being forgiven and with handouts. Not everybody goes around committing crimes, man. We have morals and ethics right out of the chute. Majority of us, but he's grown up around where everybody's got to be forgiven. See, because they have no morals and no ethics, and it's showing right now. I don't want to get too excited over this, but it's Friday. I'm full position FAS. We did bust over. We could go up and double top. You know what? That's all it's going to be, is a double top, because who else is buying this market? I'll tell you who. Everybody that can do it themselves and the big dogs. I'm telling you. Watch it. Good luck.